Hey there, it's Maria from Mommy Loves Tech, and guess what I have? Yep, my brand new iPhone 5. I've had it for about a week or so now, so I've had a chance to play with it, found some really good things about it, and a few not so good things. Here's my review. So here it is, you guys, the 6th generation iPhone. I'm sure you've seen all the specs, but let me just go over some of the major highlights, okay? Let's start with the size. It's got this new, bigger size. It's taller, it's got a bigger screen, it's got the 4-inch Retina display. It also has the A6 processor. It's twice as fast as the previous one. So after feeling how light it was, I did decide to upgrade and get the iPhone 5. And some of the other things I like about it, of course, is the wider screen. It's got a whole nother row for me to put my icons on. And of course, watching my videos that I shot of the baby, you're gonna have a much wider screen to see all that on. Now the camera is actually a little bit better, believe it or not, better than the last generation iPhone, and the panoramic feature on it is pretty easy to use. But you know what really impressed me was the 4G LTE connection. I was just surfing around the web here, and you know what? It's actually faster surfing here on this than my home Wi-Fi. So let's talk about the things I don't really like. You know, I was really hoping that the battery life would be a little bit better, but I guess when you consider that it is a larger screen, so it's brighter, it worked out to be about the same as my last iPhone, so maybe that's not so bad. You know what really does bug me though is this, this little thingamajiggy here, their lightning dock connector. You only get one, and it's not cheap, you guys. I ordered a couple more because I need to have one in the car, in the bedroom, in the office, and there's a big back order on these things. And also too, I ordered the adapter so I could use my old plug for my old iPhone, and there's a back order on that too. So I'm kind of bummed out about this thingamajiggy. Oh, the maps. Let's talk about the maps. So I'm sure you've heard on the news how it kind of sucks. I kind of have to agree, and I think that's why Tim Cook came out and made this big apology. So I really do hope they get a fix on that very soon. I do want to tell you about these. These are the earbuds. I don't really mind the earbuds, actually. I haven't really had a problem with these or the last ones, but here's what's kind of bugging me. It plugs in on the bottom of the iPhone 5, whereas before it was on the top. I don't really know how to feel about that just yet, but it's kind of getting in the way for me. When I put it in my pocket or in my purse, I'm just not used to it yet. So maybe that's TBD, to be determined if that's really on the good side or the bad side. So was it worth the upgrade for me? I would have to say yes, but I was coming from the iPhone 4, so it definitely was worth it. It was time for an upgrade, and I really do like the new features. If you have the 4S, maybe you will want to just wait. Just go ahead and upgrade to the new iOS 6 and then wait for the iPhone 6 or 5S, whatever they come up with next. But if you still have some of the older ones like the 3G or the 4, then go ahead and upgrade to the iPhone 5. I think it will be worth it for you. For me, the weight alone and the bigger size and the 4G LTE is really, really a good thing and a great upgrade. Now that brings me to a lot of emails and questions that I get about, should I go with the Droid instead, or should I dump that and go straight to the iPhone 5? And you know, it really depends on what you use generally at home, what your ecosystem is like. If you have a MacBook or an iPad, even if you operate in the Apple ecosystem, then you might want to just stick to the iPhone 4 or 5, and it'll just be so much easier for you, and it just makes sense to just stick with that. But if you're not entrenched in the Apple world and that ecosystem, then I say go ahead, go for the Droid. The Droids are really comparable in terms of ease of use with the iPhone. I would suggest the HTC One X or the Samsung S3 or the Windows phone, the Lumia. Those are my tops really, and really easy to navigate and use, and it's got plenty of bells and whistles. So I hope you make the right decision, and make sure you let me know what you decide, if you decided to upgrade to the 5 or keep your 4 or 4S or went the Droid route. So let me know what you think. Comment below and make sure you subscribe and of course share the link. I love to hear from you guys, so I can't wait to read your comments. For Mommy Loves Tech, I'm Maria. We'll see you next time.